Tatami 3, the winner in blue from Japan, Kentoku Kairi. And here we have the winner on Tatami 1 from Great Britain, Sean Allen.
Tatami 2, victoire du Kazakh Nourkanat Serikbayev. Et applaudissements pour le Suisse Romain Beau. Tatami 2, homme moins de 66 kg, Florian Böcker, Allemagne, et en bleu et en blanc, Abdourakim Noudvoulov, Ouzbékistan.
Only the two scores in the beginning, Wazzari and Ippa. And then we brought in scores for things that weren't Wazzari, and scores to identify even the smallest bit of action. So if it wasn't Wazzari, it could be Yuko, and if it was the smallest bit of action, then it could be Coca. My feeling was that instead of people looking for Ippon or Wazari, they were perfectly happy with Yuko or Koko. And a lot of scores would go that way. And then you had the attendant penalties that went alongside those Shido, Chui, Keikoku, and then Hansokamake. It became very difficult for non-judo people to understand and to sell that. The thinking was to sell that was going to be difficult, and we had to simplify it. It was a neat piece of work there.
Taking it off for some reason. Two went up there, didn't it?
Yeah, they had
Poldratsky?
two. Yeah, just the one. Right, we are there now. We've got it, Mat 1.
Mat number one, and we've got Sanza Pastrana of Spain in white, up against Khan of Great Britain. 3-minute contests in the adaptive judo categories. Just level 1 and 2 here competing. So different divisions for each adapted judo tournament. Oh, and that was a nice little Osotogari there from Khan. Gets a Yuko scored. And a good change of direction, and it went against him there. Sanza Pastrana So just literally, as you can see there, has a problem controlling it completely, and that left arm trying to control all the way through, but gets caught with the Ouchigari there. Khan of Great Britain will go through to the next round. Let's stay on this this tatami for a while. Let's just stay on it so that we can just pick up a little bit on the adaptive categories. 5 categories in all for adaptive judo, but we're only on level 1 and 2 here. We've just got level 1 and 2 being represented. Divisions, of course, for safety reasons. Yorish of Israel up against Robus, Great Britain. Massive British squad here. Big Australian squad as well being represented. This is a quarter-final match. Seniors, level 1. .66 kilos category. Certain techniques they can't do, Tatami waza, Kensetsu, can't do shimi waza either because of the close contact on the face. Other than that, all the rules are the same. No drop knees, Seanagis either. That was a nice little turn there. Is he going to get it? Yorish doing well there to defend that, and he's still in a fighting position. So to ensure that the judoka matched, the divisional process identifies the athletes' levels. And of course, safety is the key point. That's going to be a score, isn't it? There. So Yorish there with a Seanagi. As long as it starts from the standing position, if it drops onto the knees. If it drops directly onto the knees, then it won't be counted.
We come back to that line that we were talking about.
Yeah, no, it is exactly that line, isn't it? It is. Now, this is interesting because they can't shimiwaza.
But they can use the Sangaku turnover.
As long as it turns over into the hold down.
Into Osaiwaza.
Yeah. So he's not allowed to triangle the legs. That's what he's not allowed to do. But you've got to bear in mind that these are training at normal clubs, clubs where they're fighting the... where they're allowed to actually use the Sangaku Jimmy and the Shimiwazas and Kensetsus.
And that's quite a tricky thing, to make the transition from the way that you compete or practice in the club to having to compete with specialized rules.
Still one score in it then. Robust was 2 now. There's another score for Yorish. Let's have another look. So again, starts from standing, and there was good changes of direction here. Yorish doing well.
Crowd beginning to fill up. I can't imagine that there's a school in Lausanne with anyone left in it, because it's packed on our right side with school children. And there's a different kind of sound that you get from children in a venue. It's a sort of a high pitch.
It's an excitement, isn't it? It is. It's an excitement. We will be going over to other tatami. That was a win for Yorish. So Yorish goes through to the semi-final. Doug Moore of Great Britain in white here, up against Hudson. Under 73 kilos, round 2.
Shireen Buckley has won her contest down on mat number 1. She's proving to be very popular with the young children in the crowd.
Yes, we will stay a little bit longer on mat number 1 here, where with the adaptive judo category it's brought in as part of the Grand Slam. So they're fighting their own Grand Slam tournament alongside. Oh, beautiful! Kuriashi Barai there, and doesn't get much better than that. That was beautiful, Ashiwaza there from Doug Moore. Look at that, just catches both feet and the hands, the control with the hands there, right the way down to the ground, and Doug Moore scores one of the biggest ippons of the day.
You know, there's a lot of quality in that technique. First of all, the feet. Okay, there's the awareness of the possibility that you can execute the technique. Then there's the feet, but it's the hands really that guide him onto his back, or guides his opponent onto his back. That whole thing there tells me that that's a good execution.
Excellent execution. One more contest we'll do here, then we'll go and have a look at some of the other mats. Lomas of Great Britain then up against Katahoven of the Netherlands. Oh, nice. Nice Ashiwaza there from Lomas. And Lomas goes ahead straight away. Nice little Koso to Gaki there. Gets a side landing, that's going to be another one. Another Yuko scored. Yeah. Did you think, indicating there that you thought maybe a Wazari? Wasn't far off, was it?
Yeah, I don't think I'd change it. I just felt that perhaps because it looked better than the landing. You have to score the landing, not just how the rest of it looks. But he caught him nicely, and perhaps it was a better score for just the Yuko.
Well, some good, exciting stuff here from Lomas. Oh, Lomas has gone over for one. That's a Yuko. Katahoven has pulled one back. Wow. Great explosive judo from the adaptive judo categories on mat number 1.
Might be another score.
Yeah, I think it's got to be as well. He's going to pull it back, isn't he?
4 scores.
Yes, he does.
Inside 2 minutes or just over.
Now Tatami 4, next first round on the 14th kilo. In blue, Maria Segunda.
Oh, good open judo match. And it's going to go left against right. Oh, and he does it again, and he gets counted again there, Lomas. Is he going to get that leg out? Katahoven needs to control the head. He's lucky not to concede another score there, Lomas. Big arm over the back. Katahoven, then is it going to be? Yes, it is. That's going to score again. Third Yuko there. And it's not Lomas, it's the other way. Katahoven, yeah. Nobody can accuse these two of not going for it. It's good open judo. And he goes again, and he's going to get a score, is he? Lomas takes him down, not quite to Yuka. The referee's not having any of it. And that's it, it's all over. So Cadovan pulls it back. He was 2 scores down, manages to score a Nippon in the end. So Cadovan beats Lomas. Lomas, though, good open judo all the way through. Big Surigoshi in the end, does it? Right, so let's see if we can change to Tatami then. I'm not sure if people can hear us. Any contest that you want to see, Sheldon? I think mat number 2, maybe. All right, let's see if we can... So we've got a special communication going on with Philip. Is he going to change us over to mat number 2? Yes, he has. Okay, so we are now on to mat number 2 here, round of 32, under 60 kilograms. Verstraeten, first time we've seen him up against Fukuda. Watch Fukuda. You'll like this, Sheldon. Fukuda was... it's obviously up against somebody really good, but he is really sharp with his transition. One of the best I've seen for ages, actually, Fukuda. And Verstraeten's going, what just happened? Let's get a little bit of information about Fukuda, if we can. Oh, Soni Kamigoshi! And takes him right the way over for a Wazari. Have a look at the changes of direction here. Brilliant stuff there from Fukuda. Verstraeten tries to latch on to stop it.
Couldn't.
No, he couldn't stop it. Having a little look. I'm sure that Verstraeten's coach here just a little bit mystified, because I tell you, I saw Fukuda in his first match, and I thought, wow, hold on a minute.
Verstraeten, number 4 seed, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Verstraeten was a number 4 seed coming into this, yes. Yusufov, number 1. But Fukuda, right next to him, had to beat Ignasiak of Poland in his first round. And Ignasiak didn't know, literally did not know what hit him.
Fukuda, twice the junior world champion. He won in Odivelas in 2023, and then in Dushanbe in 2024. Fukuda is... his competition record is quite odd, because it's hit or miss. If you don't knock him out in the first round, he wins gold.
He goes all the way.
He wins gold. So this is bad news for the rest of the category. Well, if you don't, he's never been in anything other than either a second round loss or a gold medal winning performance. Lost in the second round at the Tokyo Grand Slam.
I think it was his transition that I love transition anyway, and I think it's highlighted again now that we're allowed more time. And I'm finding this quite difficult against Verstraeten, but Verstraeten, like you say, number 4 seed coming in here, and so experienced. Verstraeten, he really is, and he's a winner, of course. We know that.
He's lost twice. Once at the Tokyo Grand Slam in round 2, and then once at the Grand Prix in Portugal in round 2. Every other competition that he's been in, he's been a gold medal winner. That's a lot. Hit or miss. No bronze, no silver. It's all or nothing.
So anybody listening at home, we'll try and work our way through the different mats as best we can. If we see a good match, we'll do it. We've got a communication problem, small one, but we're overcoming it. But we'll try and as well to go on to mat number 1, where we've got the adaptive judo categories going on there as well. Try and get there as many times as we can. I think on mat number 1 for the adaptive judo, they're going to run it right the way through to the medal matches as well. So it's not like they're going to have a final block. We will have a final block, of course, for the Grand Slam. That's it, all over. Fukuda wins it, and Fukuda is through. Verstraeten early back, which is unusual for him.
Next Tatami 1, second round, 81 kilo. In blue, Great Britain. In white, Rose Easy, Great Britain. Tatami 2, deuxième tour, moins 60 kg. En bleu, Charlie Air, Grande-Bretagne. Blanc, Abdurrahman, Azayari, Kazakhstan.
Air of Great Britain in blue here, trying for this turnover. I saw him doing it last week actually, and does it really, really well. Now he's on the arm. Nice to see transitions into Newaza. Alseri having a lot of problems here. Is he going to go onto the arm there, Air? Just got to get that leg out, Charlie Air. Nice to know that the winner of this will be fighting for Kuda. Yeah. But Jonathan Yang is up next. So this 60 kilos category is really full. It really is. We were talking about Wexler as well, the Israeli 60 kilos.
Yes, I saw him a couple of times. He's won a couple of...
Yeah, no, he's good, isn't he? Really good. Offside can't be called here. Just needs to come off to the other side, which he does there. Air into the hold down, and now seems to have it under control. Just needs to keep the leg out. Oof, right on the bell there, literally on the bell. Is he going to get the Wasari or the Ippon? Ippon gone on the board there, and now straight in for the Urugatami. Silver medal in Grand Prix or Grand Slam just
Grand Prix.
recently, isn't it? Grand Prix just recently.
If it was in Lima.
Gets it now. Gets the second Wasari there. Charlie Air, good performance from him. Really great Newaza, and that takes Air to fight for Kuda in the next round.
Tatami 2, victoire bleu, Charlie Air, Grande-Bretagne. Tatami 2, deuxième tour, homme moins de 60 kg, en bleu, Maximilian Heider, Allemagne, en blanc, Jonathan Young, États-Unis.
It was Qingdao, where he was the silver medalist. And then you may have seen him in the Commonwealth Games, where he was a bronze medalist.
Yes, I think he was a bit disappointed with that, but like you say, it's the consistency, and consistency is winning through. He's doing well.
Tatami, 3 victoires, blanc, Caillou, Léam, Vietnam.
Yang of the United States of America then, up against Haida,
Tatami 3,
Germany.
deuxième tour, homme moins 60 kg, en bleu, Arch Singh, Inde, en blanc, Emiel Yaring, Pays-Bas.
US team coming up, starting to win important contests.
Yes, last week in Guayaquil, Ecuador, an interesting point came up, and that was about how many cadet world champions
Have gone on to be senior worlds.
had gone on to win Olympic gold medals. We were looking at the correlation between the highest competition at the cadet level and the highest competition at senior level. So if we said that the highest competition that the cadets could take part in was the Cadet World Championships, I guess if you're going to go along those lines of, there'd be Youth Olympics as well. But I'll go with the Cadet Worlds. If you won a Cadet World Championship gold medal, how many went on to win Olympic gold?
And
There were. So let's do it this way, because I want to get the number first of all of the possibilities. We have had 11 World Championships for cadets. 11, including that last one in Guayaquil, Ecuador. Each time that we have a competition, there are 18 weight categories. No, 16 weight categories. 8 for men and 8 for women. Yeah? So there are 176 gold
Tatami bonus
medals
contest in blue from Brazil,
that have been
Rafaela Rodriguez.
awarded
White, Naomi van Krevel, Netherlands.
over the 11 editions in all weight categories, from 40 kilos and 50 kilos all the way up to plus 90 and plus 70. Yeah? You with me?
Yeah, I'm with
Okay.
you.
So 11 world championships for cadets. Each world championship has 16 weight categories. That's a total of 176 gold medals over the 11 editions.
And how many came through?
How many do you think?
5. Not even that?
How do you know?
Just a guess. But it's...
I think you're a liar. It's the
Eh?
first time that I'm going to call you this way. How can you know that? There's no way, is there? Even Philip is listening now, and he's shaking his hand saying, no, that's not right. He was listening, wasn't he? He must have been listening.
So, Philip, you can hear us now? Yes? Oh, good. There we go.
So, right. Neil has hit the nail on the head, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Well done. Yes.
Thank you.
5. And if I'm really good, I'll remember who the 5 are. But the thing that I found most interesting was the length of time that it took in between the gold medal winning performance at cadets and the gold medal winning performance
Almost as
at
if they had to
Olympics.
go back out there and
Start
do
again.
their apprenticeship again.
Except for one
Interesting,
athlete.
isn't it? And I bet you'd get a totally different one if you did the juniors.
Yeah.
Under 20s.
So, except for one athlete, everybody had to start from scratch and take your 7 or 9 years, before you were on that gold medal winning platform again, except for one athlete who did it in 3
See,
years after winning the gold medal.
I've done a little bit of... I went through a similar process. I was just interested. And there were only a couple of names come up. I think... who
Go
was
for it. Go on.
No, I was thinking of the Turkish heavyweight. He's one.
Oh, yeah. Tataroglu.
But he's not through yet, is he? He's not come through to world champion yet. But there was very, very few. That's why I knew it wasn't going to be a lot. Interesting. Right, so
I'll give you the 5.
let me just say, just quickly, Yang of the USA through there.
Well done to him.
Yeah, he's through. Good performance from him, and beating Haider of Germany. Kakarov is up against Bakhtiyarov of Turkmenistan. That's the next one up here. Yes, go on. What was you going to say?
Takato Naohisa of Japan.
Tatami, one winner in blue from
that right?
Australia.
Cadet world
Robert.
champion and
Judo.
then Olympic
Senior,
champion.
yeah.
Hassan Kalmuzayev of Russia. Cadet world champion and then Olympic champion.
Now, Tatami 1, women's category, 57 kilo. This is second round.
Sone Akira of
Please welcome the
Japan.
judoka in blue, or
Diyorova of
In
Uzbekistan.
white, Cindy Di
And then the last
Gregorio,
one, and he's the
France.
one who 3 years after winning the cadet world championship won the Olympic Games. Just 3 years.
Who's that? Say again.
Lasha Bakauri.
Bakauri, yeah.
What a boy.
Three years, that's incredible, isn't it? Well, and I think a lot of that as well is because of development. I think if you had a look at the physical development there, there's not many cadets that are able to compete at senior level. That's going to be a good score there. Sonomaka Komi there, and right the way over Bektyarov manages to take Kukarov right the way onto his back. He rolled, so it was an ippon. He gets a good Wazari for it. Well, I'm going to try, see, so what have we got here? We've got Kukarov, Bektyarov, jarring up against Singh of India on mat number 3, and then Efimova of Russia against Reyes in the under 52 kilos category on mat number 4. Let's see if, can you hear me? So let's go to mat number 1. Let's just have a look, see who we've got back on mat number 1. Here we go. We've got communication. Gregorio is losing here up against Ichai of Germany. Is it Israel, isn't it? It's Israel. Ichai of Israel. Wazari up. This is the adaptive judo, mat number 1. Mat number 1 and 2 competing here on mat number 1. Most of these, well, all of them are training at clubs where everybody trains together. Oh, that's it, right the way over, and well, Wazari Wazetti upon, and if we have a look at it back, it was a, yeah, it was a gentle one, wasn't it? I don't know, not sure whether that was straight upon, but anyway, Wazetti upon there, and Iche of Israel through to the next round. We'll stay on here for a little while. Level 1 and 2, judoka who can perform Shiai Randori with mainstream judoka. Might be learning difficult communication difficulties. That's some of the problems that they have to cope with. But they all have a good understanding of the meaning and goal of the competition and capable of participating in mainstream national, regional and local events. So they'll be doing mainstream competition as well, some of these.
63 kilo. In blue, Zamenis Tabaran, France.
Around 263 kilos. Can of Great Britain up against Thaparant of France. Oh, it's going to happen. And Ashiguruma, nice Ashiguruma there from Cannes. And Thaparant of France, really disappointed there. She really braced to that, didn't she? And Cannes of Great Britain with a beautiful technique there. Philip, can we have one more look at that? Just want to have a little look at the... She's angry that she got caught there, Thaparant. And the arm wasn't round the neck. And that's an interesting thing that we've got to say here. You're not allowed to go directly around the neck. You can go around the back and over the back. So, big disappointment, and you can see that there. Yeah. Thaparant there, really, really disappointed. And the referee doing a great job there. And calling on the coach to come on. The coach will come on and help. So Khan gets awarded the Ippon, and off she goes, and Thebrant will be escorted off as well. Right, let's go to one of the other tatami.
Mat 2. Let's see what's happening on...
Let's go to mat number 3.
Beg your pardon, 3. Sorry about that, Philip. We're making things a little bit difficult for you. Vladir Picard of France is up against Davlatov of Kazakhstan. Roman Vladir Picard in the white judogi, Shehzad Davlatov in blue.
Yes, Davlatov of Kazakhstan in blue. 2 scores up against Vladir Picard, and that's unusual for him to be down. Round of 32, remember, and this is a Paris tournament winner, Paris Grand Slam winner. I'm just saying, unusual to see Vladir Picard down by 2 scores. Minute and a half to go, and he's going to be fighting hard here to pull this back. Starting to liven up a little bit in this stadium, and more people coming in as well. So it looks like we're going to have quite a big audience. Looks a little bit off to me, Vladir Picard, to really coordinate that Sianagi.
Second round, women over 70 kilo. Welcome, judoka in blue, Nadège Homo, France. In white, Lily Wakefield, Australia.
Davlatov absolutely dominating this contest here. And like I say, Picard, not very often you see this, and he's like, what do I have to do next? And I just can't get off go. He's not as sharp as he normally is, and certainly not just the physicality, but psychologically as well, just not on form. Sheldon was saying that it's a little bit different when you've got an audience of kids in there, and the kids definitely revved up about some of their own fighters coming out. I'm just looking just to see if they have their own fighters coming out. Yes, they've got David Gooch that's going to come out next one up, so that'll be interesting. So we will stay on this mat 3.
Now, next contest, second round. 73 kilo in blue, Alexandre Lefebvre, Belgium. White, Sean Allen, Great Britain.
And it's all over for Vladir Picard of France. Early exit for him, and that's very, very unusual, I have to say.
Kazakhstan.
He'll bounce back. He really will. He's a great athlete.
Tatami 1 winner, Sean Allen, Great Britain.
McKinsey is up in a second. He's not quite there yet, but McKinsey still to come out.
Et mesdames, messieurs, sur le tatami 3, pour le deuxième tour des hommes moins de 60 kilos. En Suisse, en bleu, double champion suisse, le fribourgeois David Gauch. Et en blanc, Leonardo Barros, Angola. Tatami 1, homme moins de 73 kilos. En bleu,
Oh, lovely Ouchigari there from Barros. Barros goes a Wazari up there. Gauch of Switzerland goes over. Big advantage, of course, having Grand Prix, Grand Slam on your home soil. You can put all your number 1, 2, 3s and 4s in each of the weight category. And that's why the crowd were getting excited, because Gauch of Switzerland was out here. There's a Wazari down. There's the Ouchigari. What a beautiful driving Ouchigari. Just downgraded to a Yuko. That's going to be another Yuko, I think. Yes, second Yuko up. Big difference between the landings, but same score. I think that's what quite a few people have difficulty really understanding.
We have in blue, John Skyle, Great Britain. David Jovan, Switzerland. Winner, John Skyle, Great Britain.
There's the other Yuko there.
Tatami 1 is contest, meaning 81 in blue, João Ferreira, Brazil. White, Pierre Marco, Hungary.
Barros. 2 scores on the board and still plenty of time to go. Hattori of Japan is on mat number 2 at the moment. Up against Nerigaku of Portugal. And, well, that's a score there. Ippon for Gauch against Barros. So the crowd absolutely loving that. That was against the run of play. With a nice little shimmy waza there. Who's 2 scores down, so Gauch goes through. Very popular. He'll be up against Devlatov. Nicely applied there. I think it was a Kuriere Jimmy, and gets the Ippon. Let's go to mat number 2 if we can. Go to mat number 2 where we've got Hattori of Japan up against Neri Igago of Portugal. Look at that unusual grip there. Ouchigari! Oh yes, just at the right time there. Driving Ouchigari there from Hattori. Had to readjust it. It was unusual grip, wasn't it, there? He was underneath the lapel. And he just drives there. The Suruti hand there, the left hand working overtime, and the Hikate underneath the armpit, actually. Kaki. working slightly different there. Tori then through. That's in the under 66 kilos category then. So we'll do a little bit of coverage here on the 66 kilos now, if we can. Saha of Israel up against Mirkovic. Saha has had a good run of form as well. Talk about glass ceiling and breaking through that glass ceiling, and certainly he's one that's coming through.
Tatami, one winner in white from Netherlands, Kurt Hogeman.
Kidze, France, up against Batorov on mat number 3.
Tatami one next contest, men under 19 in blue, Jaden Stewart, Great Britain, white, Andrei Zlataru, Romania.
Let's go to mat number 3, where we can just have a look at Luka Makidze of France. He's in white now. So he was in the same quarter as his teammate. And they're both going to be contesting at the World Championships, I think, anyway. But, well, I can tell you now that Makidze are the strongest in the world at the moment. Olivier Picard was in his same quarter, but yeah, he's out.
Now Tatami 4, next contest, 52 kilo in blue, Alexandra Kaleta, Poland. In white, Geffen Primo, Israel.
Four Judos on the board. That's incredible. And one more, a possibility that both could get it. I don't think so. That might be a possibility. No, that was Newaza. It was definitely Newaza, because there were two elbows that hit the deck there. It's a good way of discovering there. So both elbows were on the floor, so classified as a Newaza turnover rather than catching somebody coming up off the floor. As they start to stand up, of course, that pulls it back into Tachiwaza. Bit of a line there, and difficult to find that line sometimes. That's going to be a score, I think. That might be something from Makidze there. Let's have a look at this. That was on mat number 2. This just happened. Sianagi. Beautiful. Nice Sianagi there from Saha.
Tatami 2. Deuxième tour, moins de 66 kg en bleu. Michael Fryer, Grande-Bretagne, et en blanc.
It's a golden score, 2 Shidos each. Remember, there is a possibility both could get a third Shido, and that means then that the person that's going to fight them in the next round gets a bye through to the next round, and they're both out, you know, and it has happened. We've had it happen just recently as well. The referee won't want to do that, nor will the supervisors, top table, won't want to do it either. Shido will decide this.
It was Nurkovic of Montenegro who lost out to Saha. He was unhappy with the score.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I just wanted to see who it was, because they showed us the replay, didn't they? But
yeah.
I wasn't sure who the opponent was. Saha was the winner. He will face the winner of the contest taking place on map number 2 between Serdar Rahimov of Turkmenistan and Michael Fryer of Great Britain.
Well, it goes to Mikidze, and that was a close one. Both the French not on very good form, I have to say. Mikidze not looking as if he's firing on full. But you don't know where they are in their training routine. They might be really pushing through a hard one at the moment and preparing for the World Championships coming through this particular event. But that's the chance you take. But certainly it didn't work well for Valadier Picard.
Deuxième tour, homme, moins 60 kg. En bleu, Kobe Chavez, Chili. Et en blanc, Itiar Komandayev, Turkmenistan.
Right, so he's going to need a lot more if he's going to come up Devlatov Mikidze. He's got him in the next round anyway. Gerben Beriev, Turkmenistan up against Chavez, Chile. What have we got now? Map number 4, we've got Primo against Kalita. And the 52 kilos, round 32. Let's have a look, see what we've got on map number 1. What have we got on map number 1 at the moment? We'll go and have a little look at, see what's happening on map number 1. Anybody that's just joined us, map number 1 is for the adaptive judo categories. Can we go to map number 1, please?
There you go.
Yeah. No, he can hear us now, which is great, isn't it? So Lloyd of Great Britain just goes down there to Thessens of Switzerland. And I thought that the crowd were picking up just that little bit. Let's have a look what did it. Well, she tried, didn't she, there? With a Kosaragaki and got countered, and it was Lloyd that scores, not the other way around. This is a round 2, level 2, under 57 kilos category.
Contest. This is first round under 52 kilo in blue.
Slight difference between level 1 and level 2. Level 1s can fight level 2s in competition, but this one is separate tournament, so they've got level 1 and level 2 competing. And she has the hold down, and she's got the Tatami Tatami, Lloyd. Big British contingent here in this first Grand Slam tournament for the adaptive judo, and that takes Lloyd through to the next round. Round 3 then. We'll stay on here for one more. Tatami Tatami for Lloyd.
Tatami 1, femme, moins 63 kilos, deuxième tour.
I have to say that this is a first as well for some of these referees here in a Grand Slam tournament with the adaptive judo. Some leeway. Oh, that's a nice Kosaragaki there by Westwood. Westwood then, under 63 kilograms, gets a Wazari there against Mambi, Switzerland. So lock up immediately, that Kosaragaki. And that is going to be a second Wazari, or it might be a second Wazari there. She gets the Yuko for it. And straight in for the Osai Komi, just needs 10 seconds for it. And it's Westwood, I think, that's going to go through. Nice performance, good transition there by Westwood of Great Britain. That takes her through to round 3. We do one more contest here with this adaptive categories on mat number 1. Started it off. There's the Kosaragaki there for the first Wazari. Westwood on good form, good changes of direction.
Next Tatami 1.
Straight away then, in there, arm underneath there. Big hips across, big Ogoshi. This is Limsida of Hungary up against Karelus of Great Britain. Karelus of Great Britain in blue. Left to left. Under 66 kilos category. Level 1. Adaptive judo. So anybody who tunes in to mat number 1 here and you want to know what's happening here, this is the adaptive judo category here on mat number 1, or categories. We've got level 1 and 2 competing, different weight categories. Don't think we've got all the weight categories competing. Not everyone is contested, but we'll point them out as we go through to the medal rounds. Left to left. Means they're going to go for that front leg. Well, they're going to have to attack, saying they're going to get Shido, I think. So just having a look to see what big matches we've got on the other tatami as well. We'll change from here in a minute. Not quite, let's let this one play out. Just get a feeling there's going to be an ippon coming here somewhere. That'll be the big danger when they go for the front leg there.
Tatami winner in white, Serdar Rahimov, Turkmenistan.
Both of them having a bit of a problem coming in.
They look a little bit nervous.
Yeah, I think so. Well, you know, you can see that they handle their nerves in a slightly different way, and sometimes get a little bit fretful out there. And they have to cope with that, and then the coach is often brought in there to calm things down a little bit. I think that Rakhimov-Lima match is still happening on mat 2.
Tajikistan. In white, Gultaj Mammadaliyeva, Azerbaijan.
Good changes of direction there, Corellis. Holds left, sometimes turns in right.
Ooh.
Oh, that wasn't far off. Uchimata there from Lemsida.
Nice movement from him, couldn't quite complete. Well, he does score. I thought it looked nice. Wasn't sure about the landing, but that was enough to give him the contest.
Yes, so that takes him through. So we're going to change to Tatami now. Just have a quick look, see where we are. Oh, there's a quick look at the Uchimata. That's the one that scored there. Just got a small, tiny side landing. Just that difference. It's what we were talking about earlier, wasn't it, Sheldon?
Yes, the smallest of margins.
Well, we'll stay on this just for this one then. Messines of Great Britain in white up against... Sorry. Oh, yes, it's two Brits, two British final fighting. Robus as well in blue. Always a shame when you have to come all the way out. That's it, all over. Robus then, with a big hip movement there, takes his teammate over. Big Ogoshi, and, well, more like Ukigoshi, wasn't it? Just catches the front hip. Nice Ukigoshi, though, and Robus is through to the next round. Okay, now let's change. Lima of Brazil on mat number 2. He's up against Abazbekov. Abazbekov was leading and now just gets a pull back.
The winner, Gultaj Mammadaliyeva, Azerbaijan. Now Tatami one is contest at the 73 kilo. In blue, Liam Hudson, Australia. In white, Stanley Walker, Great Britain. Tatami 4 next in blue. Raf Katova, Uzbekistan in white. Dimitrova, Bulgaria.
Yuko each. Tough match, this one, between these two. Mat number 3, Charlie Young, Great Britain, up against Pongratz of Hungary.
There's no score in that contest as yet.
I don't know if you wanted to go there, just so we could have a look, because we've got Kia up after that against Kentoku. We don't want to miss that. Let's go to mat number 3, if we can, please, Philip. So we're on mat number 3 now, and Charlie Young, Great Britain. Got to say, the British squad starting to fight and compete now for medals, highest level, and kind of broken through that glass ceiling there. There's quite a few of them, I think, starting to believe. Wasn't far off there with that counter-attack there. Young. Oh, nice. And that was a great counter there. And he was loaded up a couple of times, Young, and manages to change the direction there to take Pongratz onto his back. Gets a Wazari. Couldn't have come at a better time. Oh, and that wasn't far off there again. He was blocking it again there, Young.
The winner of the everyone in white, Stanley Walker, Great Britain.
Tatami 2, en bleu, Vadim Chernov, Ukraine, en blanc, Tianzu, Chine.
Just looking at the time there, 11 o'clock local time here. Feels as if we've been up all day. Well, we have, haven't we? Eleven seconds left. Pongratz is going to come forwards. Well, at 2 seconds to go there. Was that 2 Shidos already on the board there for Young?
That was that the end of time.
It was the end of time,
Yeah.
right? So he gave 1 Shido away there, Young. I thought he was taking a bit of a chance there, but anyway, Young goes through against Kim Shen-young of Korea.
That's the next round, yeah?
Yeah, he's, yes, a round of 16, so still needs 1 to have any chance of a medal. Got to get to the quarter-final stages, of course. Next up, then, we have wow, humdinger, what could I say? Because you've got Kia of France up against Kentoku. Ono said that Kentoku, in his eyes, is potential Olympic champion.
Wow.
Ono said that.
This must be, it's quite a pick.
Yeah. Well, we know how good Kia is. Straight away gets a Shido for the just drop for the Tominagi. No
I think
benefit of the doubt there.
Philip's going to have something for us on mat 4 soon. There'll be a replay coming up because Hui Xinran of China has defeated Assunta Scuto of Italy, the #1 seed, defeating the current world champion.
That's at 48 kilograms, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tatami for next contest, second round, 48 kilo. In blue, Victoria Civil, Belgium. White, Sabina Glyazova, Russia.
And there it is. This is what happened. Well, it was Scuto that was... that's it. Scuto then on the way up, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
she
You know,
stood up.
we actually dealt with this yesterday,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
we? Coming up. And not only that, gets the Konsetsu as well. There's the world champion then going out. Oh, nice Uchimata there from Kentoku. And bad landing there. Now, I'm not sure if he's saying that that was against an arm. Must have hurt something because he doesn't normally go down, Kia. Something wasn't quite
not
right there.
100%.
There's not 100% for sure.
Yeah, something's wrong with the right shoulder, I think. He's trying to shake it off.
Well, they haven't had a good run through, have they, the French? Like I say, you don't know where they are in their training, and every one of them that I've seen out there has been a little bit flat.
Tatami next contest, men under 90 in blue, Robert Fleetwood, Australia. In white, Dominic Wesley, Great Britain.
Yeah, no, he's not happy about it at all. He really isn't. You know, and you know, you were saying about he's trying to shake it off, and you can't shake it off once if it's torn, if it's something torn, you can't shake it off. Has to make a decision as to whether he carries on, makes it worse or not. And Kentoku comes on the march here.
Tatami, one winner in blue, Roberts. Judo,
Massive
Australia.
Cianagi there. Osodagari, Cianagi, Uchimata.
Just go through the Gokyo.
Yeah, just absolutely, just showing us what he knows. The experience of KR, of course, enables him to kind of block out. He wants to tear in there, Kintoku. No, he's injured. Definitely injured there. And he was glad of that to finish. Kintoku goes, yeah, Kintoku goes through then.
Deuxième tour, homme, moins de 66 kilos. En bleu,
Bayramov, Azerbaijan up against Rachmanov.
et en blanc, Touran. Bayramov, Azerbaïdjan.
Tatami one is contest in blue, or Ihai, Israel, in white, Rebecca.
So I'm going to ask you
Great Britain.
what country IRT is.
That's one of our teams, isn't it? The refugee team.
There we go.
IJF refugee team.
IJF refugee, yeah. Gotcha.
The number 4 winner, Victoria Civil, Belgium. The number 4 next contest, second round on the 48 kilo in blue, Sarah East, Germany. In white, Laura Martinez, Spain.
All formats here in this really big stadium, and like Sheldon said a little bit earlier, the crowd is different because it's a young crowd. We've got a lot of youngsters in the crowd. And anytime any of the Swiss come near to the tatami,
or the French,
they're all
to be
pretty
honest.
lively, yeah.
I think there are a few, I don't know, maybe there's an international school here as well, because I've seen sometimes when the Spanish athletes come on that they started cheering. Maybe hangover from the World Cup, you know. Spain got known by the kids, and now they'll be something, okay,
Yeah,
we'll back
back Spain.
Spain.
I have to say, I was really glad
What, that it was over.
that they beat Argentina. I just got to say that
Oh
on
dear,
air. I
oh
don't care.
dear.
I am really glad.
You said that.
You know, there's certain things, you know, we talk about foul play in sport. I'm telling you, there's nothing worse than what I saw at that World Cup. Talk about being allowed to get away with murder. Wow.
Philip watched a bit of the World Cup, didn't he? For a while.
It's against the spirit of what sport's all about.
I don't want to remind him that, I mean, first of all, you have to qualify. So, you know, you can be proud. It's not a big nation, Croatia. It's not a big nation. But not only did they qualify, but they've got some very good players. A few of them play in their Premiership in England. I don't think they are, you know, top-line players, but they're definitely there. And then I think there are a few who play in the different leagues in Europe, Serie A, and a few in the German Bundesliga. So yeah, there's some good players. It's all kicked off again now in football, hasn't it, with the new season?
Yeah, it's all off again. That was a close one there. Barimov right the way underneath. Abdulayev is up next. Russia up against Ortikov, Uzbekistan. So I think we'll stay on here and just watch a couple of these 66 kilos fighters, and then we'll have another drift up to mat number 1, where we've got the adaptive judo categories in full flight. So Baramov, the winner there. Can we have another look at that, if it's possible?
It was a
just to
penalty,
see.
wasn't it?
Was it a third penalty?
I think it was
was
an
it?
addition of a third. Yeah.
So there it was, just a drop then for the Shido, under pressure. Abdulayev, Russia, up against Ortikov.
Tatami 1 winner in white, Great Britain.
Ortikov, Uzbekistan.
Tatami 2, victoire blanc, David Garcia, Espagne. Now Tatami 1, this is bronze.
28 years of age, Abdulayev.
Bjorn Sansen, Netherlands. In white, Sven Fruch, Austria. Tatami 2, deuxième tour, 166 kilos.
5 Grand Slam gold medals, 3 silvers, 5 bronzes, Abdulayev. That's how consistent he is. Trying to keep it down on the floor, Abdulayev. I do like it that we've got so much now with the transition.
Tatami 1, the winner, and Lausanne Grand Slam bronze medalist. Men number 19 in blue, Bjorn Sansen, Netherlands. Congratulations, Bjorn Sansen, Lausanne Grand Slam bronze medalist.
Both right-handed.
Tatami 1 next, bronze medal contest.
Look how low they are as well, to the floor.
Great Britain. In white, Jonathan Brunan, Belgium. Tatami 4 next contest, women under 48 in blue. Catarina Costa, Portugal. In white, Maria Laborde, USA.
Shido each. Martinez Abelenda is on mat number 4, under 48 kilograms, round of 16. Sarah Isch of Germany, her opponent. Mat number 2, we've got Florian Boka, Germany, up against Boyan Yotov. If you've just joined us, then welcome to Lausanne. This Grand Slam tournament well and truly underway now. Mat number 1, we have the adaptive judo categories. Adaptive judo running alongside the Grand Slam tournament, running alongside the Grand Slam. The mainstream Grand Slam, should I say.
Tatami 1, men's semi-final 66. In blue, Mont-Olivet, Great Britain. In white, Kinley, Great Britain.
We're dipping in and out of the adaptive categories as best we can. So this just happened on mat number 4. Nice transition for the Koshijimi there. Can't stay there, can't defend there for too long. So that Koshijimi scoring it on. Abdullayev now on 2 Shidos.
In white, representing Georgia, world and European champion, Ecole.
Well, Leptiliani's up next. Where is she? I'm just having a look now, just to see where she is. Just heard her called out. She's going to be up. She's up on mat number 2. So let's go over to mat number 2. If you want to continue on this mat, you can. Feel free to do it. We've got the world champion up, Leptiliani, first ever woman world champion from Georgia. And she is going to work here on Padieva, Turkmenistan. Number 1 seed, of course, Leptiliani.
Tatami, deuxième demi-finale, moins de 66 kg. En bleu, Vinir, Yorich, Israël. En blanc, Elias Kahn, Allemagne.
The top of her back there, Leptiliani. No defence from there. Padieva, 21 years of age, Padieva, but getting better and better as she goes through. Winner of Continentals and Grand Prix tournaments, Padieva, getting better and better. A few bronze medals in the Grand Slams, 2 in fact. This to go through to a round of 16. So this isn't an easy run, is it, for Leptiliani? And Shido, Padieva. Well, you have it quite often that World Olympic champions will come in partway through a training program. They'll have to train through the event. I used to have that. Sometimes I'd be training through an event, you come through flat. You have to work hard to get through the tournament. Technique's just that little bit off. And it's because you're tired, physically tired, but you're trying to peak, not for this event, but for the World Championships, which is still a few weeks away.
Et sur le tatami 2, mesdames et messieurs, avec en Suisse, deuxième tour,
Schwarzenegger of Switzerland is up on mat number 3 against Mederic Lausanne. And Venna Zhuang of China up against Amber Gerzes of Netherlands. That's on mat number 4. Turnover here, looking for the Urugatami. a big welcome to anybody that's just joined us here in Lausanne. Grand Slam, sorry, just well and truly underway now. For Tatami being contested in the early stages of the tournament. Then Sheldon and I can only commentate on one mat, but we'll be switching the mats as well. We see a big mat, then we're a big match up, then we'll be going to it. And then Philip, well, if he sees a big hip on, he'll go for the big hip on. So this just happened on mat number 3. Tamanagi, I think it was, took him over there. Switzerland scoring, as you could hear from the crowd. Just going to hand you over to Sheldon just for a minute, and I'll be back.
Tatami 3 en bleu, X-Standard, Mamat Kojazova, Tadjikistan en blanc, Taiki Boula, France.
Two penalties apiece. Here we've had a minute of golden score. This was always going to be a tough one for the Patiliani Padaeva, really proving that she's got something about her. Just started to get some results.
Tatami en victoire en blanc, Alex Lamsiger, Hongrie.
Lucky for Padaeva in a way in her first contest. Well, actually, it's Libertiliani's first as well. They both had byes into round 2. Padaeva unseeded, coming up against the number 1 seed. And the current world champion as well almost managed to change direction there.
Tatami 4 victoire en blanc, Renat Formin, Chine. Et Tatami 1 victoire en blanc, Gabriel Sanz Pastrana, Espagne.
Well, we've had 2.5 minutes of golden score.
Tatami 1 pour la médaille de bronze dans la catégorie des hommes de moins de 73 kg. En bleu, Rowan Kinsella, Grande-Bretagne. En blanc, Mason Duckmore, Grande-Bretagne. Tatami 4, moins de 48 kg femmes, deuxième tour. En bleu, Clarisse Ribeiro, Brésil. En blanc, Mary D. Vargas Lake, Chine.
Oh, nice effort left-sided from Padaeva. Managed to get the turn. Couldn't quite get the finish. Got herself into a good position to attack. Really racking up the time. They're making up for the fact that they didn't have an opening contest by putting in the time in this one. Coming up to 4 minutes of golden score. Uchigari, and looking for the Sumigeshi. And the third penalty picked up by Padeva after almost 4.5 minutes of golden score. So it's Lipatiliani after a close one with Maisa Padeva of Turkmenistan, who goes into the next round. 3 rounds, then a quarter-final, semi-final, so there's still a good way to go. Sara Souza of Brazil goes up against Fila Matikainen of Finland next. It's Souza in the white judogi, Matikainen in blue.
Great Britain.
Tatami 3 victoires en bleu. Alexandra Mamadkochazodou, Tadjikistan.
Just stuck on the grips here, both athletes, as they nullify one another with those sleeve grips. Whilst you keep your opponent out, you also make it difficult to attack yourself. And only when they manage to change the grips were they able to come up with some kind of attack. Just over half the contest still to come. No scorers yet.
Tatami 4, golden score.
In here today. I'm just going to check and see. Matikainen we're watching. Now Fila Salonen is the other. I just passed her in the corridor and I thought first round, and now it's Matikainen who gets onto the scoreboard after this action. A nice turn. Just changed the direction there. That's what they like to see. Down on mat number 4, Mary D. Vargas-Ley of Chile is up against Clarice Ribeiro of Brazil. There's no score as yet in that one. That one is in golden score.
Have we been up to mat number 1 at all? Maybe a good time just to have a little look. I don't know.
We could go. If,
let's go to mat number 1. Let's just have a little look, see who's on mat number 1. Kyle of Great Britain here, up against Lefevre of Belgium.
Is it, I think that's how do you say that? Lefevre.
No, it's Lefevre.
Is it?
Yeah, because I had one of my students was Lefevre.
Oh, okay. So it's different spelling then. Okay.
Yeah.
Very well.
Also Belgium.
Yeah. You would know.
Yeah. It says.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, I had actually 4. Look back, really good years there. They were difficult ones, but they were good ones. So that's it, all over. 3 minutes contest here on mat number 1 for the adaptive judo categories. And that was under 73 kilos win for Lefevre. We'll stay on for a couple of matches just to have a look, see how it's
some of them
going through.
Some of them are quarter-finals or even semi-finals.
Yes, let's have a look. Round 3 with Mebilou. How would you say that? Mebilou? Up against Ferreira of Brazil in an under 81 kilos category, round 3.
Tatami 2 days contest in blue. Dana Abdullah, Kazakhstan in white. Archenia Toprak, Great Britain. Now Tatami 4 days contest, second round.
Quite a few different categories in category 1 and category 2, fighting separately. They can fight together, but they're fighting separate categories here in this Grand Slam. First Grand Slam tournament for them. Level 1, there are 5 levels, different levels for adaptive judo, but we've just got level 1 and level 2 being contested here in Lausanne. Basically, these competitors will train with the mainstream judoka in the clubs. Also, some of them competing in mainstream competition as well. Oh, Sadagari. And that's an overthrow, so he'll only get a Yuko for it. They're not allowed to take just round the head. There's no koshigiri, koshiguruma, should I say. And also not allowed to do shimiwazas or kansetsu. No dropping on knees, just directly for drop seoinagis. So it's all about safety. Some of these will have learning difficulties, and So obviously the judo, great help in their learning abilities, and that's going to be another score there. Second Yuko into the hold down now. Mbulu trying his best there to turn out, and he's going to do it, and he does manage it in the end. Six competitors in this weight category, underweight 81 kilograms. So this is there's three competitors, and so it's a pool of three. Everybody fights everybody. Of course, you can't fight yourself. No, you can't, can you?
I
The big, most important thing is that they're out here gaining really good experience out in the middle of that yellow area there. Oh, that's it, full it one. Kochigari, nice little Kochigari there from Ferreira, and takes Mbulu flat onto his back. Right, let's go to mat number 2, where we've got Toprak, Great Britain, up against Abdurova of Kazakhstan.
Femme moins de 57 kilos. En bleu, Laura Kallinger, Autriche. En blanc, Shirlene Nascimento, Brésil.
Tatami 1 winner, João Ferreira, Brazil. Tatami 1 next third round contest, ring number 90 in blue, going Hogeven, Netherlands, in white, Andrei Zlataru, Romania.
Toprak of Great Britain is back from the Commonwealth Games, where she was a gold medalist. Winner of Continental Cups and Opens, 5 Continental Cups, 1 Continental Open, and still to medal in Grand Slams. 1 medal in Grand Prix, 1 bronze medal, Toprak. Two Shidos up for Abdurova.
Tatami 4 winner, Ingo Judogi, Marina Varavyova, Russian Federation. Tatami 4 next contest, the second round, under 48 kilo. In blue, Merve Azar.
Bit of information that might interest you, Sheldon.
Go for it.
Spain.
Nicknamed, Lausanne is nicknamed the City of the Three Hills. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
The Three Hills. And I did one of them yesterday. And somebody said to me, it's a really steep hill you got to walk up, right? And he was not kidding, right? That is one of the steepest hills I've ever come up from the station in Lausanne.
He did tell
train
me
station.
that there was something down at the station. I would like to give that a go.
Yeah, I think you should do it, because I want you to come on here and say, I have now done one of those
Down
hills.
the hills, yeah.
Yes. Nice little hold down here by Toprak. Good bit of groundwork there. It's going to take her into the round of 16. Let's have a look at how she got into it, Philip. top rack. Holds for Ippon.
Here it comes.
Tatami 2, victoire en blanc.
So good transition through, just straight up out of the Makakomi and directly into the triangle there onto the hands and rolls in rather than out. So a nice bit of newaza there by
Tatami 2.
top rack. Top rack through.
Abiba Bayati, IAG Refugee Team en blanc. Giulia Carla, Italie.
Right, let's just have a little look. So we've got Kana, Italy, up against Bayati. Then mat number 3, Nascimento up against Kallinger of Austria. Perez Soler, the under 48 kilograms category, up against Merv Azek of Turkey.
Victoire, Tatami 2 en blanc. Giulia Carla, Italie.
All over. Kana then, the winner. We have another look at that. Just have a look at Ochigari there into the, well, Kenkan Uchimata, was it? Just changes direction, doesn't it? Kind of halfway through. Ochigari, look at the pull on the
Tatami 2.
Higate on that sleeve to change the direction.
Tina Nelson Levy, Israël.
Nelson Levy. Well, we know exactly what Nelson Levy has done in the past. He's up against Zueva here, Russia. Never quite got to the same level that we know that she's capable of, Sheldon, I think, Nelson Levy.
And it's telling when you look at the number of, you know, big names that she's defeated from time to time. The key is to put them together at the right time that then lead to a really big win in one of the major championships.
Well, I mean, she had a period where she was blasting through everybody by Ippon.
Yeah.
And then it kind of went off the boil a little bit, and then now it's struggling to get back there, but we know what she can do. "26 years of age, Zueva. Couple of medals in Grand Slams, silver and bronzes. Grand Prix as well. Mostly Continental Cups. We've got quite a few, haven't we, that are kind of taking a step up from the Continentals into the Grand Slams, Grand Prix tournaments. Right, let's have a look, see what we have. Let's go down to mat number, well, up to mat number 4 if we can. Have a look at the 48 kilograms, Perez Soler. Let's just have a little look at her. She's losing by 4 Yukos to Azak. Wow, that is amazing. because Perez Soler does not normally concede that amount of scores.
Tatami, one winner in blue from Germany, Felix Stash. Tatami 1 next contest, men over 90 kilo in blue, Tashuka Dios, Belgium. In white, Jurgen van der Heijden, Netherlands.
All over then, and Azak is the winner.
Tatami 4
So Azak goes through, and Perez Soler this time doesn't make it through to the medal rounds.
Tatami 4 next contest, the second round, 52 kilo in blue, Takeuchi Rin, Japan. White, Masha Ballhaus, Germany.
Bellhouse, Takeuchi, Japan.
Tatami 2, le golden score. Tatami 3, la victoire en bleu, Yuin Tao, Chine.
Takeuchi getting
in blue, Tashuka Dios,
attacked
Belgium.
in Newaza. Don't see that very often, do you? Somebody on their backs.
Natalia Elkina, Russie, en blanc, Pila.
With Ballhaus, it doesn't surprise me.
Tatami 1. Troisième tour, les femmes de moins de 57 kilos avec la
She's had good form, hasn't she, recently, Ballhaus?
Giroud. Et en blanc,
Came in as
sur un
number one
bleu,
seed here.
Grande-Bretagne.
This is a hard matchup for so early in the contest. Oh, that's nice. Seen a few of those. What they're doing off the grip there, they're immediately going for Kosoragaki without the grip fully on, but then catch it as they come in.
Tatami won the winner in white, representing Great Britain, Lloyd.
I think as we go through to the medal matches with the adaptive judo on mat number 1, we'll try
Pay
to
some
go up there.
attention, yeah.
Yeah, we'll give it
We've
some
been down
attention.
there a couple of times.
Yeah.
En bleu, Nigel McDermott, Grande-Bretagne. Et en blanc, la Suissesse, Miley Tessens.
Who's got the highest world ranking out of the two Bellhouse sisters? Do we know?
Tatami won the winner
Both of them
in blue,
on
Nikki
good form at the moment,
Great Britain.
fighting in different weight categories.
Masha Bauhaus, who we are looking at now, is number 2, the world number 2, only just behind Didier Kresnici of Kosovo, and then Seya is down at number 11 in the under 57 kilo category.
En bleu, la Suissesse, Richard Mobby. Et en blanc,
That big right arm causing all sorts of problems for Takeuchi. Totally dominating here, Bauhaus. This happened on mat number 2. Just one more look at it, if we can. That's nice little Kochigaki there. Flat on her back there. And that was Zueva throwing Nelson Levy. That was in the under 57 kilos category. That particular fight. So look at that, time gone. One Shido up for Bellhouse, and that's against the runner play, I have to say. Golden score. Anybody's match now. Anybody just joined us? We're in the under 52 kilos category.
Tatami won the winner in white.
Round of 16. This to get through to the quarter-final. Chances of medals. Second Shido for Bauhaus.
Now,
Number 2 world ranked.
This is bronze medal contest under 66 kilo. In blue, Dvir Jorish.
Finding it difficult with Takioka.
Leipziger Alex.
Takuchi, sorry. Still coming forwards. Two Shidos on the board. One more mistake from Bellhouse.
En bleu, Natalia Elkina, Russie.
Thundering right arm there from Bellhouse. Needs to take advantage of it.
Tatami 3, en bleu, Medina, Orazny
This is
Yazova.
mat number 1. Just happened.
En blanc, Ilban.
Adaptive judo categories there. The Hungarian here really taking the fight to them all. He's he had a couple of really good ippons, and we'll go over to have a look at some of the medal matches as it happens. And well, that went against the arm there, I thought. So anyway, look at that, directly against the elbow. And they know better than that, they really do. And if she's thrown with an arm lock on, she could lose it on this.
Tatami 2, victoire en bleu. Martin
Well,
Garcia
Bellhouse was
Martin.
judged to have moved into it rather than the other way round.
Tatami 2 en bleu.
Takeuchi knows
en blanc.
that if she can make her opponent look passive, one mistake, that's all. Was that a score there? Kosodogaki. What a difficult match this is. Well, Bellhouse has to stay on it, tackle the right time. I think Takeuchi needs to be really careful of that, attacking that straight arm. A couple of times she got away with it, and there's Bellhouse again. Bellhouse changed the direction there. It was Takeuchi that landed first. Great decision from the referee there, just let them carry on. There's the right arm again. Oh, Uchigari! Oh, she's gone. And Bellhouse then really took the chance. She took the fight to Takeuchi, and Takeuchi catches her with Uranagi. Look at this.
Tatami 1.
Well, big right arm went over the top there. She went for the Uchigari there. Got taken back. Nice change of direction there from Takeuchi. Wow. Number 1 seed then goes out.
Winner in blue from Japan, Takeuchi Rin.
And no chance for a reprieve, or as Sheldon calls it.
In blue, Alex.
We had a few of those last week, a few saves.
Save.
Spain.
That's it.
Sia Cowan was with us in Lima and then Guayaquil.
Blue, Karina Efimova, Russia. White, Rafaela Rodriguez, Brazil.
So you got introduced to the idea of a save. I think that
Rodriguez, Rafaela Rodriguez of Brazil up against Karina Efimova of Russia. Blandine Pont is up on the board. 2 contest time. Gyatis of Hungary as well. And then we have Shimish of Israel, 57 kilograms. She's on mat number 3. And Fawaz, France, against Wang of China. That's on mat number 2. There's a score. Rodriguez, nice little Kojigari there. Efimova just gets a side landing.
Tatami 3, en bleu, Mariana Esteves, Guinée. En blanc, Sarah Sissik, France.
Let's go to mat number 2, where we have Sarah Leon Cizik up against Mariana Esteves in the under 57 kilos category. And I think the former Olympic silver medalist here, she's always worth it to get on, have a look, see how she is, how her form is. Well, we've suddenly come to Fawaz and Wang. Why have we come to Fawaz and Wang? Okay, so Fawaz, the winner there. Can we go to mat 3, please? Sorry. It's Cizik we want to see.
Oddly enough, I don't think Philip changed that.
No.
It wasn't him. Yeah, someone else did it.
Yes. Thank you for that. They wanted to see the end, obviously.
Et regardez, sur le tatami 2, deuxième tour des femmes de moins de 57 kilos, avec une Suissesse. Faites du bruit pour
Well,
la
she's a big thrower, Cizik.
Gertsch.
Always be looking for the big throw.
En blanc.
Good at counters as well.
Et en blanc, pardon.
So you've got to go in hard, strong. Arm over the back here, and Cizik doesn't like that. Now, could she come round?
Tatami 1 winner and Lausanne Grassland bronze medalist, men under 66 kilo in white, Javier Sanz, Spain. Congratulations, Javier Sanz, Spain.
I think we might be having some medal matches happening on mat number 1 with the
Now,
adaptive judo categories.
Final.
All on mat number 1.
73 kilo.
Right.
In blue representing Israel, Ido.
Let's go over to mat number 1 then. Let's go and have a look at a gold medal match.
Great Britain, Stanley Walker.
Stanley Walker coming out for Great Britain up against Rabinovich of Israel. Walker is in white. This is for the gold medal in the under 73 kilos final, and away they go.
Before next contest, 7th round, 52 kilo in blue.
Strong fight for grips, as you would expect. He wants the big right arm over the top, Rabinovich.
Tatami 3 victoires, en blanc, Sarah Sissik, France. Tatami 3, en bleu, Carla Ubassat, Mascaro, Espagne.
Well, just the same
blanc,
as
Silvia Pelliteri, Italy.
with the mainstream, they have to, their coaches can only shout advice when they're in the mate or during the mates, but sometimes they are asked to just intervene a little bit. That's going to be a Wazari scored. Wazari there for Rabinovich. Nice Ouchigari driving off the back leg. Good change of direction there, really was. So now Walker has to fire back. Remember, it's 3-minute contest, not 4 minutes, but the golden score, same as any golden score. in mainstream. Just been beaten to the grip, Walker. Rabinovic getting more and more confident. That wasn't far off there. Nice to see that they're both open with their judo, both going for the ippons, both looking for the big techniques. Just over a minute to go. This is a gold medal match. Under 73 kilos category, level 1. Remember, level 1 and 2 fighting separately here in this Grand Slam tournament. So good fights for grips here, because Rabinovic wants that big arm over the top. Every time he gets it over the top, he causes problems. He had a little look at the clock there, Rabinovic, and he can't just rest on that. That's going to be it. Awezeti Ippon, Rabinovic of Israel then wins the gold medal, and a well-deserved silver medal there to Walker of Great Britain. Good attacking judo here. He scored with a nice ouchigari first off and hopped it through, and then that change of direction there. At first it was kind of uchimata, wasn't it? Then he switches it to the ouchigari again. Ouchigari, his technique, and he wins the gold medal in this 73 kilograms. Level 1. Adaptive Judo Grand Slam tournament winner.
Tatami 1 next. Men's final over 90 kilo.
So let's have a look at the men's final under 90 kilograms then. Adaptive Judo under 90 kilograms. Kathoven van of Netherlands in white up against Morag of Israel in blue. Oh, and he's straight in. Wazari scored. Morag straight the way underneath there with that Sianagi, drives him down there, and Kathoven straight away in trouble. Could this possibly be 2 gold medals for Israel on the bounce?
Tatami de victoire pour la Belge Mina Libir. Les applaudissements pour la Bernoise Olivia Gertz.
It's going to end in Ippon, I'm sure. Oh, yes, Kosodagaki. Kosodagaki then, and that was really well taken there by Morag of Israel there. And wow, beautifully taken. Really driven by the hands as well.
Mesdames, Messieurs, chers amis du judo, bienvenue.
It was a mixture between Kosodagaki and Yoko Toshi, driving over. Yoko Satemiwaza wins it then. Second gold medal in as many, well, just a couple of minutes for Israel. Brilliant stuff. Okay, we'll come back to mat number 2. Kubudinov of Tajikistan up against Poltoratsky of Bahrain. Are we going to do it? I'm not sure if you can hear me.
Tatami 1 next final, men under 66 kilo. In blue from Great Britain, Ilias.
We might be on mat number 1 here for the adaptive judo finals. Well, it's going to be an all-British final. We'll do it. Under 66 kilos final. Maudsley up against Khan. All-British final, gold and silver, guaranteed for Great Britain. Arm round the back, goes left. So, right-handed grip there from Maudsley, but able to switch to the other side.
Tatami 2, victoire en bleu, Lausanne.
Nice, Ochigari there from Khan. That's going to score, I think. It's going to be a Yuko, or is it? Did he get the landing? No, probably not. Couldn't really see it, could we, from this side? Oh no, he does get it. He does get it.
The contest between Blondine Pont of France and Sita Kandamboyeva of Uzbekistan is underway down on mat number 4. There's no score in that one, and we've got a little over 2.5 minutes left to go. We saw Masha Balhaus losing out in her under 52 kilo category, but coming up next on map 3 will be the sister Seja. Seja Balhaus goes up against Julia Kowalczyk of Poland.
Should we go down and have a look at Pont?
I don't know, what's this one?
This is the final.
Okay, let's finish off watching
see this
the
one.
boys, yeah? A minute and a half left to go. Just the single Yuko on the board at the moment.
Maudsley not giving up on this. He still believes he can catch him. And again, he goes left, opposite side, from the right-handed grip. For the arm over the top. Oh, nice change of direction there from Khan. Gets a Wazari for it this time. Driving Ochigari from Khan. That big right arm over the back there, it looked as if he was going to go forwards, but changes the direction. Oh, that was nice as well. Maudsley there with a nice Ashiwaza. Not giving up. 7 seconds. He just has a quick look at the clock there. Realises it's 7 seconds to go. Drifting away from him. And it's enough for Khan. Khan gets the gold then. Maudsley will have to settle for silver, but a well-deserved gold and silver for Great Britain in this under 66 kilos level 1 category.
There's been a nip-on down on mat number 4, where Blondine Pont has thrown Sita Kandamboyeva for Ecole.
Can we have a look at that? Are we going to have a look at it? Yes, we are. Here we are. Nice Osodagari there. She just caught it, didn't she, on the way out. As she was breaking that grip off there, she was straight the way in. Talk about action-reaction there from Blondine Pont. Let's stay on mat number 4, if we can, please. Mat number 4.
Tatami 4, next contest, second round, 52
Yetis
kilo. In blue,
of Hungary
Lilia Lugaeva, Russia.
up against
In
Nagieva
white,
of Russia
Pietrz Rosa,
in
Hungary.
this under 52 kilos category.
Fukuda's next up on mat
En blanc,
2.
Palos, Allemagne. Le prochain combat Tatami 3, le deuxième tour des femmes de moins de 57 kg. En bleu, Nino Lolatse, Géorgie. En blanc, Yamai Takano, Japon.
Takato is up. Where did I just hear his name pulled out? Takato.
Or her.
Takano.
Yeah.
It was Takano. I thought it was Takato. It was named. Excuse me.
So, dear spectators on Tatami 1.
Fukuda is up as well on mat number 2 in a minute. So let's make sure that we go and have a look at Fukuda.
Adapted Judo Grand Slam is over. Congratulations, all medalists and all participants. And good luck to the next events.
Et enfin sur le tatami 1 du judo adapté pour cette grande première mondiale judo adapté et judo pour le même lieu ici à Lausanne dans le cadre de ce Ecole Mont-Olivet Grand Slam 2026.
Okay, let's go to Takano, mat number 3 if we can. Let's have a look at Takano up against Loladze of Georgia in the under 57 kilos category. So did I hear them just say that that concludes the adaptive judo gold medal matches?
Yes, I believe that that is
All done.
the case.
We have the deaf tomorrow and on
Also for
Sunday.
information, the
That will be all on
awarding
mat number
ceremony
1 as well.
for adapted
So,
Judo Grand Slam will be held
We look forward to
during the
seeing them
break
tomorrow as
before
well.
the final block.
Les cérémonies protocolaires du judo
Left to left,
adapté
these
se
two.
tiendront pendant la pause juste avant.
Loladze has a lot of potential as well, hasn't she? She's another one with Lipitiliani is coming through as one of the top fighters in the ladies divisions.
Yeah, there are a couple of
Georgia.
there. This happened on mat 4.
Wow. Have you got your own opinion on that one?
That was Lilia Nagaeva throwing Pietrz Rosa. And Takano has won her contest on mat 3.
Takano Ayami. Next Tatami 4, this is second round, 52 kilo. In blue, Diana Sera representing Germany. In white, Geffen Primo, Israel. Tatami 3, men's third round, under 60 kilo. In blue, Jonathan Wexler, Israel. In white from Brazil, Michel Augusto.
Gusto in white here against Wechsler. Wechsler, Germany. Always very aggressive, Wechsler.
They're sport for choice, aren't they, the Israelis in that weight category?
Yeah, they are.
They've got a few.
But they've always got a history of them, haven't they?
Yeah.
And, you know, a history, and it normally kind of rolls on, doesn't it?
Does it go back further than Eddie Coa's then, at 60?
Probably not. I mean, Eddie was one of the first, wasn't he, that came through at that level.
That's the first that I remember in that weight category. He'll be pleased that we
mentioned
his name. He's not 60 kilos any longer.
I'm glad you said that. No, you said that. I didn't say that. Eddie, it wasn't me.
Yeah, I said it, Eddie. Itzhak Ashbitz is the #1 in Israel. He's #5 in the world, and what a find. He is just incredible young man. Ariel Schulman is down at 65, and Wechsler, who we're talking about here,
just went, didn't he? Just Augusto did it.
Was that on mat 3?
Yes, it's on mat number 3, yes. Let's just have a little look, see how he did that, if we can. Just to see how he did it.
Tatami 3, the winner in white, Michel Augusto, Brazil.
Well, that just goes to show, doesn't it? Just passing the legs there and doing it in the right way, and a little bit different to the jiu-jitsu way, but well, that's the same principle. Exactly. Only we have to secure immediately to get a score.
Yeah, Ashbitz is their go-to guy in the weight category. Everyone's going to be chasing. And Ashbitz is only 18. Just incredible athlete.
Can we go to mat number 1? Mat number 2, sorry, mat number 2. Because we got Fernandes of Portugal against Kalmatov. So Kalmatov, the winner, there at 60 kilograms. That just happened on mat number 4. So this change of direction, Kosodagaki there, just happened. Now we got Fukuda. Fukuda coming out. Two-time junior world champion Fukuda at 60 kilograms. And I'm telling you, he is a real handful. Straight in for the old Saikomi. Look at this, how quick he is in there. And he's done it. And that is really superb there against Air. And Air, well, that shimmy was on, and well, I don't know if we can have another look at the transition there for Fukuda, but that was amazing. Tomanagi attempt there, and straight on his back there, wasn't he? And look, straight from the side. So did Guruma Jimmy. And so I didn't see the feed of the hands, but it was Sodaguruma Jimmy there, the hands connected immediately, and so quick with that. Joliet walks off, and he's all right. That's great to see. Fukuda in a class of his own.
Ouzbékistan, en blanc, Jonathan Young, États-Unis.
And now we've got Yang. Jonathan Yang of the United States of America, Kuchkarov of Uzbekistan. Well, we know he's got good newaza, Yang. Looking for the opportunity straight away. They'll be aware that Fukuda just smashed his way through to the quarterfinals. So it's opposite stances, both of these. Yang, of course, the lefty. Very direct there with the Shidos, two Shidos.